Start with the name of Allah, the most merciful and grateful. Dear students of class first year, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome you in Pakistan International School Types Virtual Learning System. Dear students, this is English lecture number 2 about lecture number 3, grade first year and new book of the grade first year. And today we are going to start our unit number 3, Good Timber. This is poem, dear students, and you have to open the page number 24 until we 29, and here's your teacher, Paraphrased. So dear students, this is English lecture 3 about grade first year, a new book of the grade first year and unit 3. In the last lecture, dear students, we completed the unit 2, his first flight. As you are well aware that the unit 2's reading was done in previous lectures. So yesterday we only completed the exercises which are given on the pages, and you did with me if you were given to your homework as well. So students are also sending me, and question answer definitely will be sent to you. So here today we have the unit 3, and this is Good Timber. Let's start the unit number 3. This is page preview, dear students. You can see this is page number 25, and Good Timber is here. 4 stanzas are given over here, and you can see, and each stanzas have the 6 lines. So total we have 4 stanzas about the Good Timber. The poem, let's start to read about one by one and about each stanza. Dear students, actually, you know, the Good Timber is written by Douglas Malek, and we have a stanza number 1. The tree that never had to fight for sun and sky and air and light, but stood out in the open plan and always got its share of rain, never became a forest king, but lived and died a scrubby thing. This is the stanza number 1, dear students, and I will definitely try to explain these lines as it will be easy for you to understand. Again, I'm reading: the tree that never had to fight for sun and sky and air and light, but stood out in the open plan and always got its share of rain, never became a forest king, but lived and died a scrubby thing. So here explanation is given to you student. These lines, the poet says that a tree growing up plan areas does not make struggle and fight for sun, sky, air, and light. Such a tree gets its share of rain for its survival without any struggle. Such a tree cannot become tallest tree of the forest. It cannot become strong and graceful, but with her inferior in size and quality. But this, the poet means to say that those people who lead an easy life and do not make struggle in life can never achieve distinction. In this stanza, personification has been used. Here, a tree has been presented as a living being. It has been compared to man. So, dear students, here the explanation of this stanza is that the tree that never had to fight and for sun and sky means such trees which are not going to fight with sun, sky, air, or light, and stood in plain areas, always get its share of rain, never become a forest king, means they never become a leader, they never become a great person, a ruler, a king, achiever, and they live and died like a scrubby thing, means just tiny one, a common, in other words. So man who wants, a person who wants to be a leader, a successful person, that he has to work hard. He has to face the difficulties and challenges of the life. He has to face the in the world many people, many things which are totally against to him, but he has to face, he has to be determined. So this is the example. That means tree is giving compared to a man, that a man same like tree. If a tree who is facing all these difficulties becomes a king, the man is also same. If he feels he faces the challenges, he becomes leader and great person. Let's move to stanza number 2. The man who never had to toil to gain and form his patch of soil, who never had to win his share of sun and sky and light and air, never became a manly man, but lived and died as he began. I think it's easy, dear students, for you to understand these lines. Again, the man who never had to toil to gain and form his patch of soil, who never had to win his share of sun and sky and light and air, never became a manly man, but lived and died as he began. That's an explanation. In these lines, the poet says that success and distinction in life can be achieved only through hardships and struggle. Dear students, this is a great example for all the students who are working hard right now. They must put in this mind that if they are working hard, there is a goal of life for them, there is a life for them, there is a distinction, there is a great success for them. But those who are still waiting for kind of mercy, who those who are just relying on their fate, there is a lesson for them that go forward and work hard. Come forward and work hard. If you are working hard, this is your life, this is your world. A person who led a life of ease and did not fight against the adverse circumstances is like a tree of plain area that could grow into a good timber and died inferior in size. Such a lazy person did not work hard on his farm to produce good crops. He did not face any difficulty to gain the necessary elements of life, such as sunlight and air. Such a person could not become brave and courageous. He died unknown without being remembered. Dear students, great meaning is there in this stanza number 2, that a person who wants to put his name in the history, he has to work hard. Otherwise, if he is common, he will just born and die and no one will know him, that who was there, who went out. So if you are here in the world, make your name in the history. Make your name with the golden words. And how it is possible? When you will work hard. When you will show your capacity, when you show your ability, when you show your courage and determination, then this world is yours. If you are lazy, if you are just going to do a kind of work and just sleeping and dying like this, no one will know you. No one will be aware about you, that who was there and who is there. So work hard, the world is yours. Let's move to stanza number 2. Good timber does not grow with ease. The stronger wind, the stronger trees, the further sky, the greater length, the more the storm, the more the strength, by sun and cold, by rain and snow, in trees and man, good timbers grow. Dear students, in stanza 3, same is there. Good timber does not grow with ease. The stronger wind and the stronger trees, the further sky, the greater length, the more the storm, the more the strength, by sun and cold, by rain and snow, in trees and more good timbers grow. In these lines, the poet says that good timber that is strong in tall trees does not flourish in a peaceful environment. By facing the terrible winds, the trees become stronger than ever. Looking at the height of the sky, they are encouraged to grow as tall as possible. Adverse circumstances give them courage to face hardships. The heat of the blazing sun, the wind in winter, rain and heavy snow turn a tree into good timber. The same is the case with man, dear students. The tree is over here, the tree is over here compared with the man. The same case is with man. Those who make a struggle in life and fight against adverse circumstances achieve their goals and distinction in life. Same example that if you want to success, you have to work hard. You have to face the challenges. You have to face the hardships. Otherwise, there is no goal of life. Otherwise, there is no any distinction in the life. And if you are working hard, everything is yours. Where thickest lies the forest growth, we find the part figures of both, and they hold counsel with the stars, whose broken branches show the scars of many winds and much of strife. This is the common law of life. Dear students, in the last stanza, in these lines, the poet says that a tree can become a head tree if it has the courage to fight against the forest thickest among which it is born. It has to fight against adversity and then can grow tall enough to converse with the stars. Its broken branches and the scars on its trunk are a proof of the fact that on reaching its present kingly position, it has fought against storms and strong winds. According to the poet, it is a common rule that human beings can also achieve distinction if they have the courage to pass through trials and tribulations of life. So, dear students, same in the last stanza is told that those trees who are thick, who are large, their head is with stars. It means they worked hard. They faced lots of the challenges and hardships. That's why they are today on their level. Same in our society, in our community, in our areas, in our life. Those people whom we are watching, they are successful people and persons. Those who have achieved their goal, they are on level on their post, they have their stories behind. They not become on same such a successful post in a day, in a 2 days, in a month. No, they have the stories of their struggle. If you will ask them, they will tell you the stories of their struggle. So every successful person, he has a story behind it, a story of hard work, a story of hardships. So how he reached on that. So nothing is impossible in the world. Everything is possible. But with your work hard, with your determination, with your courage, everything is easy for you. Nothing is difficult. This was the poem, The Good Timber. And we have completed stanzas and the explanation. Let's see what's next. We have a theme, dear students, the central idea of the poem. And Good Timber, Malek explores themes of struggle, fulfillment, and nature. Those who live through broken branches and storms will become good timber. This theme is common within Malek's work. He was often concerned with depicting of different ways of life can be lived and how the most fulfilling lives come to be. By using this, we can see that this theme is common within Malek's, dear students, and with Malek's uh, work. He was often concerned with depicting different ways of life can be lived and how the most fulfilling lives come to be. By using nature as the source of his imagery, he is tapping into a source that all people are familiar with. The extended metaphor and that lasts throughout his poem and shows that everyone understands what the strength is that he is talking about. A fulfilling life can only come after one has worked hard. This is a roundabout way of saying that nothing worth having comes easy. This is the same theme, dear students. Now about the poet Douglas Malek, May 5, 1877 to July 2, 1938, was an American poet, short story writer, and associate editor for American Lumberman, a trade paper in Chicago. He was known as a Lumberman's poet, both locally and nationally. He is noted for writing Round River Drive and Be the Best of Whatever You Are, in addition to many other creations. Be the best whatever you are, it was in a previous book. So this is the about the poet. Now, dear students, we have page number 26. We have few words given, the difficult words, and you can take the meaning of them. And then we have a reading comprehension, answer the following questions. We have certain questions over here. So if you are able to write the answers of these questions after reading of the poem or after the explanation, it's good for you to write. Otherwise, the answers will be given to you in within few days, inshallah. We have page number 27 here, and we have writing suggestions, how to paraphrase poetry. Dear students, you know very well the paraphrasing. So let's see what is in here in this page telling us about the paraphrasing. While paraphrasing the given lines of a poem, keep the following points in mind. What kind of points? Use your own words to explain the major ideas line by line. Paraphrasing isn't the same as explaining or analyzing a poem. The goal is to paraphrase the ideas in your own words without evaluating or addressing the author's hidden messages or underlying themes. A paraphrased line of poetry is a literal translation in regular prose without rhyme or meter. So we have the stanza is given to paraphrase this stanza. And dear students, if you can do it at home, it's good for you to do. And we have a few more exercise to do. Let's move to next page. Dear students, we have page number 28 and 29. We have few things over given here to complete it. So let's start this to do this. First one is vocabulary. Consult dictionary for the following words related to politics and then fill in the blanks with them. I think no one is interested in politics, or many students are even interested, and they are very well aware about the basic knowledge. We have few words given in our blanks. A few words are given, and then we have put them in blanks over here. So 8 sentences are given. I will try to complete. I will try to do 2 sentences for you, and the 6 will be your homework. Number 1 is I would like dash for your party, but I disagree with your dash on free trade. Now, what we have to do, we have to take the words from these words. Now, first one, what should be there? Electorate, parliament, majority, referendum, polling stations, policies, propaganda, to vote, ballot boxes, opinion polls, campaign aid. So I would like to dash. So here will be to vote. To vote. Yes. I would like to vote for your party, but I disagree with your dash on trade. Disagree with your policies. Yes, dear students. So we have to write like this. Number 2, the election was thrown into chaos when 2 of the dash. Now, what 2 of the? Polling stations. Polling stations. So, very easy for you to do. Polling stations destroyed in fires and several ballot boxes. Yes, several ballot boxes went missing at the close of voting. So rest of dear student you have to do, and this is your homework. I am going to write over here, okay? And this is your homework. I have done 2 sentences, and rest of sentence you have to complete it. We will move to page number 29. We have grammar section as well over here. And what we have to do here in this grammar section, dear students, make possessive determiner or the possessive pronoun from the words in parentheses and then fill in the blanks. Very easy. Uh, Possessive, dear students, means some kind of thing is owning. You are some kind of thing which belongs to you. Okay. So like this. Now, how to belong? Like mine, yours, huh? Theirs, like this. So we have to put over here same like this, dear students. So who will be able to tell me about these words? What will be these words? Who is very well? Let's start. Okay, number one is here. The bus stop is near Dash house. Now we is given. What will be here to write? What is the possessive of we? Our pronoun like are. Yes, the bus stop is near our house. Number two, how is Dash new school? So how is your? Yes. And number three, this is my bag and that is his. Good. He and his. Okay. And number four, Sophia's hair is longer than I is given. So we will write mine. Number five, it's Dash turn now. So it's my turn now. Good. Number six, the bike on the right is yours. The bike on the right is yours. Number seven, which desk is ours? Because it is given we ours. Number eight, here are Dash tickets. She is given. Here are her tickets. Good. Number nine, the children brushed their teeth. Their teeth. And number last, our school is much nicer than their. Than their. Theirs. Sorry. So, dear students, 10 we have done. Now, next, exercise B, fill in the blanks using a personal pronoun in brackets and its subject or object. Form is a possessive determiner or possessive pronoun. So we have to give in possessive determiner, possessive pronoun. Very easy. Same here. We can phone our grandma and ask her. Okay. Number two, or dash your friends, or dash your friends, are they your friends? Number three, Dash is working on Dash presentation. Now she is given. What will be here? Yes, she is good working on her presentation. On her presentation. Number four, excuse. What will be here? Excuse me. Yes. Excuse me. Can Can I ask a question? Here will be I. Number five, Dash can ride Dash skateboards. Now, what will be number five over here, dear students? They, yes, they, they can ride, yes, there. They can ride there. Okay, number six, Dash is Dash friend. So, what will be here? Number six, he, yes, he is his friend. Okay. Number seven, this is not my jacket. Okay. Mine was blue. Mine was blue. Number eight, Dash bought. Now what will be here? She. Yes. She bought it for her. Good. Number nine, these two cats are, what will be here, dear? Ours. And the last, they, yes, they don't eat potatoes because they, again, they don't like them. Here we them about the potatoes. So, dear students, we tried to write the blanks. We fill the blanks, exercise A, B. But here, this exercise, dear students, is given to you for your homework. It's very easy for you to do. But it was some kind of complicated. It actually it's easy, but might be you forget the determiners and possessive pronouns and determiners. So we have completed this exercise on this page. So dear students, this is all about today's lecture and hope so you understood. Even if you have any query, any problem, you can ask me on Zoom meeting. I'm available over there and see you tomorrow for the next lecture. Till then, goodbye.